So here I have some sweet peas, or peas, English peas. This is little marble and makes a very small vine, very short vine, and the pods are not necessarily edible. You can eat the pods, but it's not a snap pea. In any case, I'm going to plant these in my neighbor's yard over here. I'm going to do this because I really love peas, but I can never get them to grow for me. So I'm going to plant a lot this year and hope that I get bunches. And I also have here, I bought some, it's called chana. It says chana on the bag. But this is actually a type of chickpea. Let me show you a comparison. So in comparison, you have these regular chickpeas, and let me snag a few from here. So these are a little smaller, a little darker, probably meatier flavored. I haven't eaten them yet, but I wanted to plant them, so I'm just going to stick all of these in the same container. Is that enough? Probably plenty, and I'm going to grab some of these. I grew chickpeas, I don't know, a while ago, several years ago. And they didn't do that well for me. I didn't really get a lot of productivity. I don't think that they're very productive plants. But anyway, I'm going to see what happens this year with these. I'm going to stick them in these containers, and these two as well, and see what happens. Like I said, the English peas I'm going to plant in my neighbor's yard next door. If I can get this thing. And then the garbanzos. The regular garbanzos I'm going to plant here, and I'm going to plant the chana in these two. So this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I have some pea inoculant, which this is a new bag. It's not the same brand or whatever, but this is what I bought recently from eBay. You know, when I bought this, I already complained about this. I bought this thing, and it was like, I thought it was going to be 2 ounces. It turned out to be 2 grams. However, after I thought of it, I realized that the description said that you can inoculate 1 pound of peas and beans with the 2 ounces. And I've been like really overdoing it, I think, because I know I haven't planted 2 pounds or 1 pound of peas yet. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is so yeah, this is the same thing basically. I'm gonna just moisten these little babies just a little bit, just enough so that they're kind of moist, not wet. And then I'm going to stick these in the bag. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Hopefully it won't make mud. Okay. And then, there we go. So I'm doing this to help coat the seeds with the inoculants. Yeah, I made a little mud, but it's okay. Anyway, so I achieved my end, which was to coat the seeds nicely. And as you saw, the seeds are all different sizes and shapes. So, what's the best way to do this? Now, this is probably not the best way to do this, but this is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to separate out the different types and plant them straight into the soil. As you know, as you saw, I did not soak them. I haven't had a lot of success soaking peas and beans. They tend to rot on me, so what I'm doing these last few years is just direct seeding my peas and beans dry. I might winter sow peas, so I plant them dry and then I let them sit out in the weather until they germinate, and that seems to do really well. That did really well for me last year and this year as well, so I kind of think that's the way to go. Anyway, the days are supposed to be getting better and better, I think, at least for the next week or so. So I'm going to be planting things, hopefully outdoors, and getting a lot more things done because, well, this is the time. I've been champing at the bit, trying to hold myself back from planting things prematurely and then having them fail because of my hastiness. But anyway, I opened up the window. It's supposed to be raining today, but I don't really see. It doesn't look like rain to me. It looks like you might have a partly sunny day, partly sunny, partly cloudy day. And so I think today I'm gonna do a lot of stuff outside. It's not quite noon yet, so might be able to get a few things done. And of course the greenhouse, I gotta try and do some stuff out there. You might see this business over here, or you might have seen it. These are eggplants. I got really carried away. Well, see, these are old seeds. I planted this whole tree full of old eggplant seeds, and this came up like gangbusters. This is what is it? Victoria eggplant. I don't even know what it looks like. I just planted the seed. I just went crazy. These are Black Beauty. Some are old, some are fairly fresh. I think 2015. These are some seeds that came from Joe Kozlowski as well. And some of them germinated well enough. It wasn't as many as this anyway. So, and I think I saw one over here. This is Bianca, I think, or I don't know. I'm not really sure because I have two things. I don't even know what I did that day. I have below, I have Rosa, and I have Italian bicolor. So between all this is what this is. So I don't know. I have no idea, and it probably doesn't matter because I'm just gonna plant this at the house. And then intermixed, since I saw that none of this was germinating, I planted something in here, and I don't remember what that was. This is where you have to label people. But over here I planted purple ruffles, and some of them are coming up. Can't really see, but in days to come I'll show you better. And over here, these are tomatoes. I have a mortgage lifter, and this is, I keep forgetting. Homestead. This is Homestead. So these are doing really well. Oh wow, and that tomato smell, you know when you like touch tomatoes? Tomato smells coming up, wafting up to my nose. It's beautiful. I love that smell. So anyway, these have already like secondary leaves. So I really want to transplant these today. I want to prick these out. And then there's some Genovese, basil, and over here is winter savory or some summer savory. And wait, mortgage lifter. This is over here is trat. Oh, this is Japanese tree fillet, which is actually our Russian variety. It's kind of stupid, but anyway. And I had transplanted these dahlias a couple days ago, and they need to go outside because I really don't have space for them, and they're suffering because there's really not enough sunlight for them. Excuse me. So back to this. So I'm going to try and... I'm not even sure what I'm doing with this. I think I'm going to put these outside. I don't even think I'm going to stick them in the greenhouse. I'm going to put these outside. Probably cover them with something so that you might get a little bit of a winter sowing action effect. And then hopefully I'll get a decent crop. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, like I said, I grew garbanzos before, and they didn't do very well. Well, they did okay. They grew well enough, but they didn't yield very much. So, I mean, there's no point in beautiful plants if you're not getting any crops out of it, so any proper fruits. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'm going to take them outside in a little while. So, see you then.